In today's modern world, people are going very health conscious as everyone wants to be fit and healthy. Hello and welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana and to the Ultimate Baking Series with me, Chef Afraz. Today I'm going to show you a bread with all grains. Yes, I'm going to show you a very popular multigrain bread. So let's quickly start. First, we need to activate the yeast. So here I have fresh yeast. So I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoon of fresh yeast. I'm just going to break it. As I always say, it is very important to activate the yeast first, as then we need to add into the flour mixture. So to activate the yeast, sugar really helps to disintegrate the yeast fast. So I'm going to add a pinch of sugar with that little water. You can add lukewarm water, or else after mixing this you need to microwave it for around 10 seconds. So I'm just going to dissolve the yeast in the water along with sugar, and once it is nicely dissolved, I'm going to microwave this for around 10 seconds. So now after microwaving it for around 10 seconds, I'm going to set this aside to activate, and in the meantime I'm going to sieve the flours. So in a large bowl, ragi flour. So in goes half cup of ragi flour, which is very healthy and nutritious. So after sieving the ragi flour, I'm going to add 3/4 cup of whole wheat flour. Again, I'm going to sieve this nicely. So now after adding the whole wheat flour, I'm going to add a little bit of refined flour, around 3/4 cup of refined flour, as we are making bread and bread needs more gluten. So to form gluten we need to add refined flour. So now in the market when you see multigrain breads, they add gluten and bread improver to it to get nice perfect bread. But at home, if you have to make it, you can add little bit of refined flour to form gluten, and that is quite simple to make a multigrain bread. Now I'm going to season it with salt, and then I'm going to mix this nicely, all the flours together, and then let's make a well in the center. And over here, as you can see, the yeast has activated. You can see small bubbles on top. That is the indication of that yeast has activated. So this goes into the well, and now I'm going to start mixing this with the refined flour. And now I'm going to add water little by little, and then I'm going to knead this into a soft dough. So now once the dough has come together, it is nice and soft, I'm going to dust some refined flour on the work surface and take this dough out, and then I would stretch the dough. So now the dough is ready. Now I'm going to divide this into two parts. And now one part I'm going to roll it with a rolling pin. Into an oval shape. And now after rolling it, I'm going to just stretch the edges, and then I would roll this like this. So I'm going to shape it like this. In the similar manner, I'm going to shape the other one. So now after shaping it into a loaf, you can also shape it into your desired shape, like you can put this into a baking tin, a loaf tin, or into small bread rolls, or whichever shape you like. But after shaping it, now I'm going to cover it with a mixture of seeds and oats. So in a bowl, I'm going to add some oats, which are very healthy and nutritious. Next, I'm going to add some flax seeds, which are also very healthy. Then I'm going to add some sunflower seeds, some black sesame seeds, and then I'm going to mix all this together nicely. So now after making this mixture, I'm going to take a parchment paper on which I'm going to spread this oats and seeds mixture. And now let's give the dough a milk wash, nice milk wash from all the sides, so that the seeds and the oats mixture stick to it. And now I'm going to cover the bread with all the seeds like this. So now after covering the bread with seeds and oats, I'm going to quickly grease a baking tray with little butter, and then I'm going to dust some refined flour so that when the bread is baked it doesn't stick. And now I'm going to gently lift this and place it over the baking tray, and in the similar manner I'm going to coat the other one. And now I'm going to keep this for proving in a warm place for around 20 to 25 minutes. So now after 20 to 25 minutes, as you can see, the dough has risen and has become double in size. Now it's time to put this into baking. But before that, I'm going to give some incision. And now this is ready to go in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for around 15 to 20 minutes. So now as you see, the multigrain bread has perfectly baked. Quickly I'm going to brush some butter on top so that when it's cooled down, it is nice and moist. And now I'm going to transfer this on a board. So there you go, a lovely, healthy, nutritious multigrain bread just for you. If you like the videos that we share on YouTube, do subscribe to us on our YouTube channel.